There are moments in life when everything feels heavy, when you wonder if the universe has forgotten your name, when doors seem to shut before you even touch the handle. Maybe you've stood in silence, watching opportunities slip through your fingers, feeling as though abundance was meant for others, not for you. But let me tell you this. Your life can shift in an instant, not tomorrow, not next week, but in the very moment you choose to speak with power. Your word is not just sound, it is energy, it is creation, it is the brush that paints the canvas of your destiny. Every phrase you whisper, every sentence you repeat, carries the seeds of wealth or the weight of lack. If you've been speaking fear, you've been calling fear to your doorstep. If you've been speaking doubt, you've been inviting delay. But the moment you declare, with unwavering certainty, that riches flow to you, the universe begins to rearrange itself to honor your voice. Today, I invite you to awaken to this truth: your word is your wand, and with one clear, radiant affirmation, you can summon unlimited riches into your reality. Words are more than sounds, they are living forces. They carry vibration, and vibration attracts its own. You may think, but I've said many things in the past and nothing has happened. Listen carefully. It is not simply the words you say, but the belief and repetition behind them that moves the universe. A single word spoken with deep conviction is more powerful than 100 words spoken with doubt. You don't need complicated rituals. You don't need endless strategies. You need alignment between your heart, your voice, and your expectation. Think of your word as a seed. If you plant it once and walk away, perhaps nothing grows. But if you plant it, water it daily with faith, and protect it from weeds of doubt, in time it will break through the soil and bear fruit. Your affirmation is the seed. Your faith is the water, and your consistency is the sunlight. Riches do not come because you wish for them. They come because you speak them into existence and nurture that vision until the unseen becomes seen. There is a divine law that never fails. What you declare consistently becomes your experience. You may have unknowingly declared lack, saying things like, money never stays with me, or I'll never get out of debt, or I can't afford that. And without realizing it, you were commanding the universe to agree. But now, today, you are called to pick up a new wand, to create with intention, to affirm a truth that will lift you into abundance. So let us begin with this affirmation: riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I have everything I need. Wealth surrounds me, wealth embraces me, wealth belongs to me. Say it with your whole being. Feel it vibrate through your chest. Speak it until it becomes the very rhythm of your breath. The world will tell you it's unrealistic, that money doesn't come this way, that affirmations are childish. But listen, the world that is cynical is the same world that is struggling, waiting, and doubting. You are not here to follow their path. You are here to create a new one. When you speak this affirmation, you are not begging for riches. You are commanding what is already yours by divine right. Abundance is not something you chase, it is something you awaken to. You are not poor because wealth does not exist. You are poor because you have not claimed it with your word. Speak life and life will speak back to you. Speak wealth and wealth will answer. Imagine your voice as a magnet. Each time you declare abundance, you are pulling unseen forces closer and closer into your reality. The clients, the opportunities, the ideas, the investments, they are all circling around you, waiting for your word to open the gates. Your word is not small. Your word is not powerless. Your word is the very key that unlocks the door to riches. When you say, money flows to me with ease, and you believe it, you have already shifted your future. When you say, I am worthy of wealth, the universe takes note. When you declare, everything I touch prospers, your hands become blessed, and everything you set them upon begins to multiply. Do not speak carelessly. Do not speak against yourself. Do not curse your own garden with weeds of doubt. Every time you complain, every time you say, I can't, you are reversing the power of your wand. Your word was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to lift you. So speak only what you want to see. Declare only what you want to experience. Hold your tongue when fear rises and instead choose faith. Say it again with me. Riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I have everything I need. Wealth surrounds me. Wealth embraces me. Wealth belongs to me. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Picture money flowing toward you. Unexpected checks, business opportunities, ideas that spark prosperity, doors opening where walls once stood. Feel it as though it is happening now. Because it is happening now. Your affirmation is creating the vibration, and the vibration is shaping the outcome. The difference between those who struggle and those who flourish is often this: what they speak over their lives. Some use their words to curse themselves. Others use their words to bless themselves. Which one will you be? Never underestimate the power of repetition. A single declaration may stir your heart, but a repeated affirmation rewires your destiny. Morning after morning, night after night, let your wand be raised. Let your words carve out the reality you desire. For the riches you seek are not far away, they are waiting for your permission to arrive. There is no poverty too deep that a word cannot lift. There is no debt too heavy that a word cannot break. There is no scarcity too strong that a word cannot dissolve. The affirmation I've given you is not just poetry, it is law, it is divine truth. And when you claim it as your own, riches cannot help but find you. Every fortune you see today began with a word. Every empire was built upon a declaration. Every life of abundance began with a voice that said, "It is mine." And so, I remind you, your word is your wand. Lift it, use it, and watch as unlimited riches flow into your life like a river without end. Say it one more time, but this time with every fiber of your soul. Riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I have everything I need. Wealth surrounds me, wealth embraces me, wealth belongs to me. And now let us go deeper. Let us ask, why do some people struggle their entire lives, while others seem to walk with ease into wealth? The difference is not luck, it is not circumstance, it is the hidden use of words. Many spend their days declaring lack without even knowing it. They say, "I never get a break. Money is always running out. Life is unfair." And the universe simply nods in agreement, for it cannot contradict the vibration you send. But then there are those who choose differently. They wake up and say, "Today, doors open for me. Today money flows in, today abundance finds me." And though at first nothing seems to happen, their consistent declarations build a foundation. Day by day, they align themselves with the river of wealth that has always been flowing. And soon, opportunities that once passed them by begin to stop at their feet. People who once overlooked them now see them. Ideas that once hid in the shadows suddenly appear like sparks of light. Your life is not random. It is a reflection of the words you have spoken. Every thought clothed in language becomes a command to the unseen. And so, if you wish to change your life, you must change your words. Say this now: every word I speak creates abundance. I am a magnet for prosperity. I release every thought of lack, and I call forth riches in endless supply. Breathe it in. Let it echo through your chest. Speak it as though the air around you is listening, because it is. Speak it as though every cell in your body hears, because they do. Speak it as though the future is waiting on your command, because it is. There was once a man who lived with nothing but his faith and his words. He had debts he could not pay, bills stacked high, and friends who had turned away. But every morning he rose and declared, "I am rich in divine substance. Money flows to me in perfect ways. Everything I touch prospers." He said it when there was no food on his table. He said it when creditors knocked on his door. He said it when the world laughed at him. But he refused to let go of his affirmation, and slowly doors opened. A stranger offered him work, an unexpected check arrived, a forgotten investment multiplied. Within years, the man who once had nothing lived in comfort and gave freely to others. What changed? Not the world, his words. This is the secret: most people miss words do not follow reality. Reality follows words. If you wait to see riches before you declare them, you will wait forever. But if you declare riches now, you pull the unseen into the scene. Your affirmation is the bridge between what is invisible and what is visible. Do not underestimate this truth. For some of you, this will be the turning point. You have spoken lack for years and it has ruled your life. But today, in this moment, you can raise your wand and write a new chapter. You can declare, "I walk in wealth. Money is my servant, not my master. Riches flow to me freely, easily, joyfully." And the more you repeat it, the more your life bends to that reality. Think of the farmer. He does not plant one seed and cry when nothing grows the next day. He plants, waters, and waits with faith, knowing the harvest will come. Your affirmations are the same. Each word is a seed planted in the soil of the universe. Do not dig them up with impatience. Do not uproot them with doubt. Water them daily with faith, and soon your harvest will appear. So let us declare again, with stronger faith this time: riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I am aligned with prosperity. I am worthy of wealth. I am one with infinite supply. Speak it with joy. Speak it with expectation. Speak it until it becomes more real to you than your current circumstances. For circumstances are temporary, but words create permanence. There will be moments when your reality tries to argue with you. Your bank account may whisper, "You are lying." Your bills may say, "You are failing." Your circumstances may laugh, "Nothing is changing." But stand firm, speak louder. For your word has greater authority than your circumstance. The unseen is always more powerful than the seen, and when the unseen is spoken, the seen must eventually bow. Say this now: I am rich in substance, rich in ideas, rich in opportunities, rich in money, rich in love, rich in life. Let it settle into your spirit. Let it take root, because your word is not just sound, it is law. There is a river of wealth, a stream of supply flowing endlessly through the universe. It does not stop. It does not run dry. It has no beginning and no end. And right now, that river is flowing past you, waiting for your word to open the gates. Some watch it and say, "That river is not for me." Others doubt and say, "I cannot reach it." But the ones who speak with certainty declare, "That river belongs to me. I drink from it daily. Its waters refresh my soul and fill my life with abundance." And as they speak it, the river bends toward them. Money finds them. Opportunities follow them. Blessings chase them down. Not because they begged, not because they were lucky, but because they understood this divine truth. The word is the key. Say this now: I open the gates of abundance. I align myself with infinite riches. The river of wealth flows freely into my life. There is no force in heaven or earth that can stop the word once it is spoken with faith. You may think your situation is too complicated, your debts too high, your failures too many, but the word carries creative power that erases the past and writes a new future. The word does not ask, "How bad is it?" The word simply creates what you command. Remember this: every great fortune began with a declaration. Every success story started with a voice that dared to speak a different reality. A woman once said, "I am tired of being poor. I am tired of being overlooked. I declare that wealth belongs to me." She wrote her affirmation on slips of paper and placed them in her shoes, so every step she took was a step in riches. She whispered it before sleep. She declared it when she woke. She repeated it in silence while cooking, cleaning, working. And though nothing seemed to change at first, within a year her income doubled. Within 2 years she owned her first home. Within 5 years she was financially free. She didn't wait for proof, she created proof. So I ask you, will you wait for your situation to change, or will you change it now with your word? Speak this with me: I am wealthy beyond measure. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. Everything I touch prospers. Feel the shift. Feel how your spirit lifts as you say it. That is no accident. That is creation in motion. But listen closely. Your words cannot contradict your actions. You cannot declare abundance in the morning and complain about lack in the afternoon. You cannot speak wealth today and curse your bills tomorrow. The wand must be steady, consistent, unwavering. You must guard your tongue, for it is the most powerful tool you carry. So from this day forward, speak as though you are already rich. Speak as though the mansion is already yours, the business already thriving, the investments already multiplying. Speak as though the life you desire is already here. Because in truth it is. It exists in the unseen, waiting for your word to pull it into form. Say this now: I live in abundance. I move in prosperity. I walk in riches. My life is overflowing with wealth. Say it not as a wish, but as a fact. Because the more you declare it as truth, the more the universe rearranges itself to match your words. Do you see how simple it is? Life is not against you. The universe is not your enemy. Money is not running from you. The only thing missing has been your word spoken with conviction. A beggar may hold out his hand and never receive, but a king speaks and servants rush to bring what he commanded. You are not a beggar, you are royalty. Speak as one who has authority. Speak as one who knows that wealth is your inheritance, not your struggle. Say it boldly: I am royalty. I inherit riches. Wealth is mine by divine right. Let it echo inside you. Let it become the song of your soul. For once you believe it, once you speak it daily, once you align every word with abundance, riches will not be able to stay away from you. Your word is your wand. Lift it, speak it, use it, and watch as the invisible riches of the universe pour into your life, faster than you ever imagined. There will be moments when your faith will be tested. You may speak words of abundance and still see lack around you. You may declare wealth and yet open your wallet to emptiness. But I tell you this: those moments are the very soil in which your harvest is planted. The greatest test of your power is whether you will continue to speak when your eyes see the opposite. Faith is not saying the word once and walking away. Faith is declaring it again and again, no matter what stands before you. Faith is saying, I am rich, when your account says otherwise. Faith is saying, money flows to me, when the bills are stacked high. Faith is saying, I prosper in all I do, when failure has knocked at your door. Why? Because the word creates before the evidence appears. The word goes ahead of you, carving roads you cannot yet see, opening doors you cannot yet touch, preparing blessings that have not yet reached your hands. Every time you speak, the universe moves. Angels align, opportunities are stirred, invisible forces gather on your behalf. Say this now: I speak with faith, not with fear. I declare wealth and wealth comes. I declare abundance and abundance answers. There is a story of a woman who worked in a small shop, earning barely enough to survive. Every day, she walked home past the grand houses of her city, and instead of feeling envy, she spoke her word. She whispered, one day, I too will live in abundance. Money flows to me in divine ways. I am surrounded by wealth. She said it so often that it became part of her breath. Her co-workers laughed, her friends mocked, but she would not stop. Within a few years, an idea came to her, simple yet powerful. She started a small side business which grew rapidly. Within a decade, she owned her own company and lived in one of those very houses she used to admire. Did she wait for wealth to arrive before she believed? No. She spoke it into being. She walked it into existence with her words. This is the truth: every word you speak is like a brushstroke painting the masterpiece of your life. Some people use their brushes carelessly, splattering images of fear and lack. But you can choose differently. You can paint riches, you can paint joy, you can paint opportunities that others only dream of. Say this with me now: my words paint my world. I choose to paint abundance. I choose to paint prosperity. I choose to paint unlimited riches. Your mind is the garden, and your word is the seed. If you plant scarcity, you reap scarcity. If you plant wealth, you reap wealth. So guard your words with the same care a farmer guards his field. Do not let weeds of negativity grow where seeds of abundance are planted. Every time you are tempted to speak lack, stop. Replace it with a word of wealth. Every time fear rises, silence it with faith. Say this: I uproot every word of lack. I plant only words of abundance. My harvest is riches without limit. The universe has no resistance to giving. It has no shortage. Scarcity is a human illusion born from fear. Riches are infinite, always available, always ready. The only barrier is the words spoken in doubt. You are not here to scrape by, to barely make it. You are here to thrive, to overflow, to live in the full expression of wealth. And the path to that life begins with your tongue. Your word is your wand. Use it to open the vaults of heaven and release treasures into your life. So I say again, and let this sink deep into your soul: riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I am aligned with prosperity. I am open to receive. Wealth belongs to me. Repeat it morning and night. Repeat it until your bones believe it. Repeat it until your world bends to match your words. Because it will. It always will. And so I leave you with this eternal truth: your word is not small, it is not empty, it is not powerless. Your word is the very wand with which you write the story of your life. Every phrase you speak is a command to the universe. Every declaration you make is a seed in the soil of destiny. If you have spoken lack in the past, forgive yourself. Release it, begin anew. From this day forward, let your mouth be a fountain of abundance, let your tongue be a river of prosperity, let your breath carry the fragrance of riches. For wealth is not waiting in the distance, it is waiting for your word to call it home. So lift your voice, not in fear but in faith. Lift your voice, not in doubt, but in certainty. Declare with authority: riches flow to me in avalanches of abundance. I am surrounded by prosperity. I am worthy, I am blessed, I am wealthy now. And as you speak it, so it shall be. For your word is your wand, and with it, you hold the power to summon unlimited riches into your life.